Hello and welcome. It's another round of the SRL Mines. It's round 7 now, and it's a fantastic game. Melbourne Ravens taking on the Hamilton Swarm. First versus third. Battle of champions, really. I'm your SRL Mines Commissioner Will K. Joined in the commentary box by the one and only Riley Murray for the first time in his debut in the commentary box. How do we feel for this one?
Yeah, good. Thanks for having me on, Kay. Really excited for this game against the Ravens and the Swarm. Should be a good one.
Absolutely, it should be. We're looking forward to this very, very much. As we've got the teams running out now. Going to this camp, the Swarm looking very confident after their win last week against the Firehawks. The only team that's ever beaten the Firehawks still, and that remains to this day. How do you think they'll go against the Ravens, who are placed on the top of the ladder, but they're falling off a little bit in their form at the moment?
Yeah, look, you look at the upgrades of the Ravens, and lately they just have been missing the 15 upgrades that most teams have been getting. But here we go, kickoff.
And it's Tyler Doonan, the man fielding it. It gives us straight to Cameron King. And King is brought down just before his 10. It's correct. This is the only team, the Ravens, that this week did not get the 15 out of 15 upgrades. They've got a lot of trial players now. Johnny Dokulich missing out a couple weeks ago. And the likes of Tyler Doonan and Cameron King missing out this week. The week before it was Lightning McQueen and Noah Burns. They're not looking too great. And the Ravens are just dropping a little bit off in form. As I say that, Johnny Dokulich with a great line break.
Very good run. It's a bit disappointing to see Dokulich miss his upgrade the other week, especially since how well he's been going. Hopefully he can get a bit more consistency in his upgrades though.
Yeah, he needs to stay strong if the Ravens want to keep on going the way they have been in this campaign, and they've been looking like such a strong team. As Horne King, he makes a line break. Horne King, he's gone to the 20, to the 10. He's going to go all the way here, and what a start, and what a player.
Oh my god, you give Horne King an inch, he'll take the whole 100 meters. He is too quick.
What a player. We were talking about it on the podcast, how we're fans of the Horne King redemption arc. Rakamanu making the choice to switch the two wingers in Maliaki and Horne King this week, and so far it's worked. What a try that is to open in the first 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah, maybe a bit of a strategy there. They were thinking about something. I don't know how the captain knew that this would be a play, but swapping the wingers seems to have worked out.
And it's not like he's playing against slow players either on that left edge for the Ravens. It's the likes of Miles Anderson and Phil Burden combining on that edge. It'll be a bit of a battle out there, and I think they'll definitely need to pick up their defensive game because Johnny Dokulich won't be able to catch up to someone as quick as Horne King.
Yeah, it's going to be definitely a test for Dokulich, especially given his speed.
He's been a little bit disappointing with his speed. I think most captains would have liked him to see him do that upgrade a little bit more before entering this draft in the coming weeks, and or rather after the SRL season finishes, as we've got Bonsa Kau now taking up the run. And Lockie Cashel, what a game he had last week, scoring a try and setting another one up. How do you think he'll go in this outing?
Look, I don't think there's any stopping him. He's just been on fire the last 2 games he's played. He's really making a name for himself in the mines so far. I'm keen to see how he goes today.
Yeah, and I think he's just been one of those players that has just been consistent through and through and setting up the team, leading the team around in the field, especially through the middle. And he's coming up against a very good number 9 in the likes of Rex Buckingham. Oh! As Caleb Jeff has put a shot on Miles Anderson, and the Swarm are back in attack all of a sudden.
Caleb Jeff, take a bow. How about that? He's channeling his round 1 form there.
What a shot from Jeff. Anderson got folded. He's still clutching his ribs down on that left wing. They're going right now. Bonsakaru spreads it to Manu. Gives it to Horne King. Steps around. I think it was Phil Burden there. He's gone over the line. No, he hasn't. He's inches short. Kenny Ta'awa tries to run it from dummy half. Driven back in the tackle. It's Buckingham with it. Cashel now goes left. Finds Bonsakaru. Kahu takes on Dokulich. Dokulich needs some support here. He got it, but I don't think Sticks McGee's held him out. Sorry, Michael McCluckey, rather. Henry Perinara going upstairs. And I think he's gotten this down. It looks like he has.
Got that, yeah. That was a good run from the halfback. Just like unexpected there. Big Djokovic couldn't hold up the little guy. Very good stuff from him.
And there you go, the Hamilton Swarm coming out firing, beating the clock at the moment. It's 10 points nil, 8 minutes gone in the first half, and geez, it's been a very tremendous start for them. That's a great try from Trey Bontakaru, just noticing that there wasn't that much support around Djokovic, and it's easy to get around a tall player and get underneath a tall player, and even the likes of Michael McCluckey couldn't help him and save them in that instance there.
Yeah, look, that whole form of play that just happened, it all came off of Caleb Jeff's big hit. That was a really good hit from him. He's definitely a man on a mission tonight.
Yeah, Jeff just came out and put the shoulder into Anderson. It is a prop on a winger, but still, just the way he hit him. And to do that in such early stage of the game where all the players are still fresh and they're still durable, it's fantastic stuff from Jeff. He's been a good player, and he played well last round, and he played well, especially in round 1. Looks like he may have another blinder tonight.
Oh, here he is, Tiawa.
Kenny Ta'awa on that right edge, away from his brother and David. There was talks about him swapping with Zach Robinson, but Robinson's activity maintained that he will stay on that left centre position, as we've got David Ta'awa knocking it on into Jason Powders, and a penalty goes. Doonan with the kick for touch now.
Oh, you'd hate to see it, eh? They were getting so much momentum, looking really strong, and then just an unforced error, losing it cold.
Absolutely, as if Michael McCluckey now running the ball, finding the 30. It's Rex Buckingham going left. Sticks McGee now. Takes on the line, finds the 20. Buckingham looking over, he goes left again, finds Doonan. Doonan finds Burden. Taken down by Trey Bontakaru.
Good tackle.
Very good tackle. A try saver even. He was trying to come off that left boot and find a gap on the inside, but no such luck. Kane Nielsen bringing him down there. Caleb Jeff linking up with him in that tackle. Doonan inside ball. McCluckey. McCluckey fends! McCluckey goes to the line. Cashel's come.
Oh.
I don't know how he's made that tackle.
Great tackle.
Last tackle now.
There too.
They're going right. It's Doonan with a knock on, and Caleb Jeff cleans the loose ball.
Wow, that is some great defense from the Swarm. I was not expecting something like that. Cashel was just really important there. There's another break. Segarini gets his team out of trouble.
Yeah, the Swarm, they came out firing last week as Manu through the line.
Oh,
He's
right
going to burn Djokovic, I think. No, he's not. He catches him in the nick of time. But not before he gets a great amount of meters for his team, finding himself to the 20. Scrambling now, the Ravens. Going on each side. They don't know where the Swarm are going to go. They're throwing the ball around here. Cashel goes left, finds Ta'awa. Ta'awa looks for the line. Can't get around Noah Burns. Cashel goes right now. It's Powders giving it to Jeff. Jeff looking to barge over for the crash play. Gets brought down just inches away from the line. Cashel looking around again. It's Powders, Bontakaru, the high kick, it's very, very high. Who's underneath it? It's Usher. He gets away with the ball there. Oh, and a sigh of relief for the Melbourne Ravens.
That was close there. Ravens did good to stop that play in the end, but they just got 100 meters in one play. They've really got to work on their defense, especially around the middle.
As now we've got Djokovic trying to get a line break for his team, and he gets a good amount of meters, finding all the way to the 40. With a bit more speed, imagine the player that he could be. As we've got Felix Stoder now, driving towards the 50. Brought down just before it, as we've got Cameron King going down the sideline. Bontakaru, the man having to make that tackle. Cameron King playing the ball on the 40. Not the meters that they want there, and that's not a kick that they want, to quote Eddie Oliver. And a terrible penalty goes against the Ravens.
Yeah, look, I don't know what they were thinking there, just kicking into the back of their own player. But they're really got to work on positioning, I guess. It's unforced error, not needed.
They've been disappointing, the Ravens, in this first opening 20. And they looked like maybe they could have shifted a little bit of field positioning and a little bit of momentum if they just got a good kick in down to the wing of Horne King and kept him there. But they just couldn't get the position they wanted. The blocker run just got in the way, and that really hindering their success as they go left now. It's Arki! Arki's down the sideline. Huge gap. And geez, the Swarm in for a third.
Oh, how good is that? Just class. Amazing passing there from the Swarm. Love it.
It was just a great pass. I think it came from Carter Daly. The big prop knew his job and what he had to do. Gives it down to the switched wing of Maliaki. And he only had to run about 3 meters through a gap before he was at the try line. Riley Flynn just couldn't get there in time.
Yeah, so far, swapping the wingers seems like it was a good idea from the Swarm.
Yeah, especially both of them scoring tries now. I don't think they've done that in any game as Powders just hits that right post.
Oh.
The lead goes to the Hamilton Swarm 16-0. The Melbourne Ravens need to tune in very quickly here.
Yeah, only 18 minutes in. The Ravens really need to figure out what they're doing here. They look a bit lost.
Yeah, they do. Defense has been lackluster. Offense has been, well, I guess you could just say terrible. The only person that got anywhere near a try was Michael McCluckey. And it was the Swarm defense just holding him out and relentlessly tackling. I think they need to activate their forwards a little bit more. They're using their backs a little bit too much for my liking. I think Sticks McGee, Cameron King, and Michael McCluckey need to get really involved in this one. A couple carries from Stoder and Burns may do them a world of good as well for the Ravens.
I agree, Kay. Definitely need to work in the middle. That's where their effort comes from most weeks, and it's the same case this week too.
Absolutely. With Kenny To'oa brought down. Looking left now. Cashel goes to Bontakara. I thought it was an early kick, going for a 40-20, but no, they go to Kane Nielsen instead. Now playing the ball on the last. They go left. Bontakahu just outside his own 40. Puts it down to the wing of Thomas Usher. Usher gets a bit of break.
Usher.
Riley Flynn, it looked like there's a bit of obstruction there, but the referee says play on. And finds his way to the 50. Brought down, I think it was Cashel again. Yes, it was. Another tackle. The pass looked awkward there from the hands of Lincoln Riggle. But referee says play on. I thought it was forward. Lightning McQueen now driving on that one. Finding his way almost to the 30 rather. As Michael McCluckey tries to get around the Swarm defense there. No such success. Buckingham goes right. Finds a hand of Bakers. Noah Burns. Inside ball. Buckingham gets it again. 20 meters out here. Dokulich dummy half. What are they going to do? Looks like they're going to go deep to Doonan. And they do. That's exactly what they do. A big high kick. Raikamanu underneath it. Can they get a big hit that they need? No. McCluckey brings them down. 5 meters out. And the Swarm, not much pressure put on the fullback there.
Yo, Raikamanu, he just continues to find himself in the right positioning. He's very reliable as a fullback. Probably the most reliable fullback in the mines at the moment. And he's just taken a huge load of defense this game so far, and he's just done well to take care of it.
And he's done great in attack too, as we've just seen. Another line break from Raikamanu. I would like to see how many meters he stacks up in this one. As we've got David Taoa now, looking to try and push through and punch through the forward pack, but Riggle and McCluckey say no sir. They go left. Jason Powders, oh, that's a shocker off the boot. Usher runs onto it, full power. Usher, oh my God, an ankle tap. And a try saver at that. Raikamanu take a bow. As we got Noah Burns now. Riggle trying to wriggle his way through the middle of the field. As we got Buckingham going left. McQueen bumps off Cashel. Lightning McQueen now just making a run. It's Buckingham again with the ball. Directs it right this time. Dokulich trying to get around. He gets around Powders, but no such luck for David Taoa. They're going to go inside now. Find some meters through the middle, hopefully, as Riggle, once again, another run. Cashel brings him down with Caleb Jeff. I think it is. No, rather, it's David Taoa, I think. As an awkward grubber, it just didn't have the pace, and Robinson takes it comfortably.
Yeah, that was a bit of an awkward kick there. But overall, the attack is at least looking a little bit more structured for the Ravens, though. They're getting a bit closer to the line. It's looking a lot better.
Yeah, and Segarini now through the line. The Swarm, I think the difference between these two teams, hang on, as we got Burden now, chasing down Nielsen. Anderson gets to him before Burden can come across. Kenny Taoa runs from dummy half. That's a good run there. Trying to catch Miles Anderson offside. No such success. They go left now. Cashel going to Horne King. Playing the ball on the 30, he will. And Cashel, they're going to get a kick in here and maybe try and keep the Ravens down this end as Bontakau gives it to Miles Anderson. Miles Anderson, first kick return of the game, and it's not a great one from him.
Yeah, look, I think they did the best they could there, but overall the Swarm defense is just looking very good at the moment. They don't look tired at all.
No, they don't. As Miles Anderson goes down the wing, and talking about that defense, he's been brought over the sideline here, and Horne King, the redemption arc is well and truly alive.
Yeah, I've been here for the redemption arc since week 1 when he took the ball out. Now he's taken someone else out. It's very good to see.
Great stuff from Horne King. And Segarini starting this set now. The Swarm going to be attacking into this half again. And they're probably going to get deep with the amount of tackles they've got. Rakamanu breaking the line. Again, Doklich having to make a tackle. They look around both edges. It goes left. Goes to Cruz Bontoff now, who can't get anywhere. They're looking left again. It's Phoenix Murphy. He did well last round, earning himself a place into the mines. Starting side of the week, coming off the bench, and he's just been deadly in that impact role when the forwards are a little bit tired. As they go left now, Jason Powders runs it himself. Powders driving, but he's turned onto his back, and I don't mind that last tackle play from the Swarm.
Yeah, look, it's a pretty good way to end the set, especially since they've got a pretty decent lead here, and it's coming up to half-time in not too long. So it's pretty good just to end the set with some good field position.
As they go left, inside ball, finds Doklich, trying to get some meters for his team. An uninspired one at the moment.
Speed.
He doesn't have the speed to get away from Rakamanu. And I think Manu wins that contest every day of the week. As they got Felix Stoder now. They're going right. It's Doonan finding Wriggle. Can't get a line break there, but he pushes forward and gets some post-contact meters for his team. Buckingham trying to get something special now. McClucky putting in a big kick. And it's a good one down to the wing of Marley Arkey. He steps around one Arkey, but he can't get around from Noah Burns. Brought down on the 30 there.
Yeah, good catch from Arkey there. But they still have some work to do. Tiawa making a line break and a bad offload there. Lose about almost, 5-10 meters.
Yeah, not great stuff there from Rakamanu now making a line break. I'm a little bit flustered with how he's playing, out of his mind at the moment. As Ta'awa goes right, Phoenix Murphy trying to punch through the middle. McClucky gets a big wrap around him.
So it's like there's like 2 Rakamanus on the field right now. He's everywhere.
Absolutely, he's doing everything for the team. Rakamanu playing the ball just before the 10. It's Segarini with the kick. That's a man unfamiliar with the boot. Tapped back, Rakamanu runs onto it, but he's just held out by an inch. And geez, Thomas Usher, that is a tackle.
That was a great tackle, Thomas Usher. Very good job. He's been teasing the side, like almost making line breaks. He's getting very close to getting away, but the defense has been too good. Now he's just brought some good defense of his own into the game.
Yeah, we got Felix Stoder running through the middle. Gets an offload, lose a couple meters there. The Ravens, they've been looking a little bit more confident in this last 10 minutes, but still nothing great. The Swarm, easily the more dominant team in the entirety of this first half, although they haven't scored since the 18th minute. As we got Anderson now the wing. Down he goes. Rakamanu gets to him. Nilsson was coming across if Manu missed the tackle. 38 minutes, just over a minute left on the clock. Phil Burton shoots it back to Doonan. They have to have a good chase on this defense, on this kick. Marley Arkey brought down by Noah Burns here, and just over 30 seconds left on the clock.
They've been targeting Arkey here. They might be a little bit too afraid to kick it to Horne King from now on, but Arkey's done well to stop all the kicks and take them all well.
And that's the end of the first half. Thank you for joining us. It's the Swarm 16, the Ravens 0. We'll see you in the second half. Welcome back. It's the Hamilton Swarm in the lead, 16-0 over the home team, the Melbourne Ravens. Joining now in SRL TV, I'm your SRL Mines Commissioner Will Kay, joined in the commentary box by Riley Murray. And what a first half for the Swarm that was, Riley. How do we feel about this first half and how they'll go into the second one here, Hamilton?
Yeah, I think that the Swarm are just doing everything right at the moment, and Ravens really just got to figure out how they can get through the Swarm's defense, because I think that it's just so strong at the moment. I'm not too sure how they're going to do it, but they're going to have to figure it out. They've surely had a long talk at halftime and figured out what it is that they can do.
Absolutely. It's just been phenomenal stuff. The first 18 minutes or so for the Swarm, they came out firing. The Melbourne Ravens a little bit shell-shocked for that first opening 20. And they got the handle in their defense late into that first half. But their attack was still lackluster. They got a couple line breaks, but not in the places where they needed them. Not the meters that they needed. And they're just a little bit disappointing to watch. As I say that, it's Usher straight through the line. Thomas Usher, I stand corrected. And what an opening to the first half that is.
Usher's been seeing it every single time he's getting the ball. He's nearly making it through every time. This time he actually has made it. He's taken it back to round one when he got to that first try of his career. It was a very good try. Now he's had another one.
He loves scoring at home, Thomas Usher. No one could catch him there. Horne King looked like it was coming up on his right, but I think it was Kenny Ta'awa getting in the way. Oh no, sorry, it was Marley Aki and Zach Robinson getting in the way rather. But a great run from Thomas Usher. And he's just shown that you don't need the most speed in the world to get a great long distance try.
You know, he's never had the speed, but he's definitely had the determination. I'll give him that. He's a very good winger.
He's a fender-bender archetype. And although wings don't do a lot of fending, it doesn't seem to worry him that much. As he's just, that first try in particular, the very first try that he scored for the Ravens, he broke about 3 or 4 tackles along 100 meters. It was an incredible run from him. And I think he's got a bright future ahead of him.
Yeah, definitely, Kay. I think that he's going to be getting a few calls from some SRL teams soon.
I think so too, as it got Dokalic, spreads it to Bakers. Bakers has a little bit of gap there for a second, but Powders closes it quickly. Robinson looked a bit worried and he was going to jam in for a sec. As Riley Flynn, big pass to Dokalic. I don't know how that wasn't intercepted.
Oh, I think Kishal was looking at that. He was about to take it, but just didn't have the wingspan, maybe.
Maybe he loves a good intercept, as we saw last week, and that phenomenal try that he scored. It's Doonan with an early kick inside 40. I don't think it has the distance. No, it doesn't. And Raikamanu lets it bounce first. Dokalic has to make a tackle here. And he does just on the 50, but Raikamanu, another line break, another solid run. He is looking all sorts of dangerous out there.
Yeah, Dokalic has done well to wrap up Raikamanu, even though Raikamanu's just been a man on a mission tonight. He's definitely a scary guy. I don't want to be defending against him as he gets another line break.
No, you don't. It's Raikamanu playing the ball. Segarini, David Ta'awa. He's going to take it eventually. Noah Burns helped by McClucky in that one and brought down. Playing it on the 10. They go right. Jason Powders finds Raikamanu. Stepping around. I think it's Felix Stowe to that one. But he's brought down by, oh, it looks like Cameron King on that edge. As it got left. Segarini running it hard and fast. Turned on his back for the loss. And that's good defense from the Ravens.
Yeah, it's a good change of pace. They're definitely doing more right on defense here. Keeping the Swarm out.
They may have got a spray there. Maybe Craig Bellamy came down and gave him a spray just for this game. The captain, Rex Buckingham, calling up Bellyache just to absolutely rip into the boys and inspire them. And maybe it's going to work. Maybe it's not. I guess we'll see. So far, they've got a try. They still need 2 more if they want to even tie the game up. As they've got Tyler Doonan. Going to play the ball just before the 40. It's the 4th tackle. They're going to spread the ball. They're going expansive here. Dokalic trying to get around Robinson. Robinson brings them down comfortably, though. He stood no chance, Dokalic, there. And a great defensive center that is Zach Robinson. As they go down, Raikamanu on the kick return. Steps 1. Raikamanu weaves inside Dokalic. Manu's away. He is gone. Shut the gate. No chance there from the Ravens.
Oh, he's just been after it today, hasn't he? He has been so close to scoring tries about 10 times already, must be. And now he's finally gotten one, and he's just making it look easy.
Rakamanu is playing out of his mind at the moment. Going absolutely ballistic against this Melbourne Ravens team. And he's been too much to handle for majority of their players. Johnny Dokulic not having the speed, not having the agility, and not being able to defend against what was a very good step and a bit of trickery from Rakamanu, just weaving back on the inside. Phenomenal stuff there from Manu.
Yeah, he might have learned that one from Lachlan Holmes after Holmes did the same thing to him last week. Or not last week, the week before, was it? It was there's definitely something to see there, and he's learned from his mistakes, and it looks like he's even implemented it into his own game.
I've been very impressed with the way Rakamanu has conducted himself in this second season of the Mines for him. He's just done the right upgrades. He's done everything right. He's learned from his mistakes, and he's really pulling this team together and doing the most for them. And that's just another fantastic play from him. He's been probably the form player the last 2 rounds or so. Make it the third round this one.
Yeah, he's just looking very strong, isn't he? I don't know if any fullbacks can really compare to him at the moment. He's just on a different level.
Yeah, and it's interesting because, big line break now. Cashel's got a bit of space. Cashel's going to run. Who's coming up behind him? It's Thomas Usher making the tackle, but not before he makes it all the way to the 15. It's Rakamanu stepping from dummy half. Dokulic brings him down this time. He was looking for a double. Cashel goes right. Crush play. No, it's not. Spreads it. Horne King. Horne King's in for another one.
The Swarm, they just do not want to give up. They are not happy with the scoreline. They want to put a century on them.
Horne King, Rakamanu, Lockie Cashel. They're going absolutely ballistic against the Ravens at the moment. And the Ravens, like I said before, shell-shocked, petrified, terrified of what they're going to do next. They've got just no clue of what the Swarm are going to do to them.
And I'm scared just watching it from the commentary box, Kay. This is something to watch right here.
Just phenomenal stuff. They found the space, and Jason Powders just fades it away to the left.
I don't think it really matters at this point.
I
They're
don't think
very strong.
The Melbourne Ravens crowd are cheering that he missed the goal, but I think it was I think it was Rakamanu screaming, "Look at the scoreboard, mate! We're still up 20." It's just been very disappointing from the Melbourne Ravens, but that does not say that's not to discredit at all the Hamilton Swarm, and they've just been playing. I don't have a word to describe it at the moment.
Yeah, me neither. Okay, it's just man, I can't think of a word either. It's just crazy watching this. Swarm are just on a different level at the moment. They're looking very strong in the run back to the finals right now.
They indeed are. Segarini running it now and finding his way to the 40. They've just been incredulous, really. And Kenny Ta'awa making a line break, gives it inside Cashel, who interesting move there from him for a second there. We got Rakamanu going left. Segarini fending through the middle here. What will they do? Probably a punt, but I wouldn't be surprised. May as well put a field goal on if you want to. And that's to Bonsako. No, he puts down the punt to the wing of Miles Anderson, who on the kick return steps. He's got a bit of pace here, but Horne King proven again to be valuable and bringing him down there.
Good tackle. The Swarm at the moment, they're just looking like another break. Good offload though. They're just looking like their whole team is just in sync at the moment, and Ravens are looking to answer back here.
Yeah, just the way that they've been playing these last 2 rounds has been phenomenal. I reckon they could just swap out for the worst performing team in the SRL, the New Zealand Warriors, and just replace them there, make them the resident New Zealand team instead. They're definitely playing better at the moment in their respective league. As Buckingham driving forward, just a little bit short of the line there. It's Dokulic going to be out of the play for this one. It's a high ball. Dokolic is racing to get there, but Robinson takes it comfortably, and he's going to take it all the way to the 10 now.
That was a good job from Robinson. He's really taken the ball out of the 10. He's making it easy on his forwards there.
Yeah, this whole team doing their job, doing what they need to be doing. Zach Robinson, he's been great defensively on that left edge for the Swarm, and just some of the kicks that he's been fielding. Phenomenal stuff from here. As Jason Powders straight through the line. Dokolic with another tackle. This man's going to pass out before the night's over, I think. As Kasha goes left, Cruz Bontoft driving forward in that one. Past the 40. It's Cashel looking over. He goes right. Bonsakahu putting in a kick. He's been doing a lot of the kicking duties tonight, and Miles Anderson finds it. And he's brought down there by Kenny Ta'awa. Comfortable tackle there.
Very good tackle. The defense is just looking very nice at the moment. Even the Ravens have cleaned it up even just a little bit from what we were seeing in the first half. And it's looking like a very interesting game at the moment. Not sure how the Melbourne Ravens fans feel, but it's very good to watch.
Yeah, they've been tremendous with their efforts throughout this game. And Cameron King trying to catch some players offside. I think it's Sigarini getting onside in the nick of time. And he's just got him there as Tyler Doonan. Oh, that was a risky kick there. Almost kicked it into the back of Felix Stoder. And Horne King, they got to watch him here. And that's a great tackle there from Phil Burton.
Yeah, good on Phil Burton. He's been one of the better centers at the moment in the Mines. And here comes Bonsakaru. Oh, playing with the sideline there.
Yeah, comfortable nonetheless. As Raika Manu stepping again, he has to be tired. He must be fatigued. He's just doing absolutely everything. As Cruz Bontoft now finds the 50. They're probably going to go for an early kick here, the Swarm. Why would you give up this momentum? I don't know. No, they're not. Ta'awa. They're going to wait for the 5th to kick it. Looking around both sides. Lockie Kashella left this time. It goes Jason Powders. Terrible kick. And John Bakers just charges it down and catches it. Fun, and maybe they're going to start this set on the 50 here and hopefully get some good meters, the Ravens.
I think I heard a few Ravens players there sighing of relief. They're getting actually a good set and good field position. It's looking good for them at the moment.
It's looking very, very good. I just don't know whether the Ravens can break the line of the Swarm. Look at the way they're rushing up. Every tackle. They're just being relentless. As we've got Sticks McGee now driving forward. Just being brought down short of the 20-meter line, about halfway between the 30 and the 20. And Doonan puts in a kick. They're electing not to go to Horne King this time. And Aki takes that. He takes it all 15 out from their own try line now. The Swarm are going to start their set.
How about that defense? Only 20 meters gained in that entire 5-tackle set. It was something, I'll tell you that. Great defense by the Swarm.
The Swarm, they're just playing everything right. Raika Manu, another line break from him just moments ago. And geez, the Melbourne crowd just hate him with the way he's playing. He's absolutely dissolving their defense and their offense as well with the way he's been defending out the back. He's been giving them nothing, really, as Bonsakahu goes to Kenny Ta'awa. Kenny Ta'awa trying to find some meters on the outside there, but can't really do much. As Felix Stoder brings him down. Bonsakahu puts in a kick, crossfield, Thomas Usher, and he's gonna once again get caught, and that's that man again, Zach Robinson. A fantastic tackle from him.
Yeah, I think I can see a few of the home fans leaving their seats at the moment. They're going out to the cars. They want to get out before the traffic. They've decided that this game isn't worth watching anymore. But the away fans, they're standing true. They're definitely enjoying this one.
And aren't they loving it? They just, I think, every time that the Swarm have done so much as a line break, they've just erupted. They've got a great deal of support down here in Melbourne. It's been great to watch, and they'll be very happy with the way they've been playing. As we've got Raika Manu, another step, another half break. Just, I don't know how you contain a player like this at the moment.
Does he actually get tired? That's my question. He must be tired, right? He's made about, huge hit from, who was that?
I think it was Sticks McGee putting the shot on. And that's a big shot. I don't know, there's only 8 minutes left in the clock. 20 points is a lot to score. I don't think they'll get there, but maybe a consolation try is on the cards. Noah Burns. It looks like the Storm are going to do everything in their power to prevent that from happening, though. As we got Rex Buckingham going to Sticks McGee. McGee through the middle. McGee. It's Manu bringing him down just short of the line. He could have probably reached an arm out there, but didn't want to risk the double movement. Oh my God, rushing in defense. It's Cashel.
Oh, this defense.
Just the Swarm right now. And a shot's been put on. And David Tawa onto the loose ball. I think it was Phoenix Murphy putting that shot on.
Oh my God. They just can't be stopped. They're hitmen on the field.
They're absolutely slaying the Melbourne Ravens right now. The Ravens just didn't know what to do with the ball. They don't know where to go. There's Swarm jerseys. It seems like there's 100 of them. As Cruz Bontoff through the middle. Lockie Cashel. He's going to play the ball just short of the 50. And Raikamani goes left. David Tawa. They don't even need any more tries. They don't even need any more line breaks. They don't even need to make another goddamn tackle of the Swarm. They've proven that they're just the best team on the field tonight as Thomas Usher loses footing there for a second.
Yeah, I think he took a quick second to think. He was thinking he might just walk home there. But he decided to stay on the field, and Sticks McGee, big hit.
Sticks McGee trying to inspire something in his team. He's unsuccessful though. Not really doing much, the Ravens at the moment.
Djokovic hasn't been too involved since the first half.
No, he hasn't. There's Lightning McQueen straight through the middle. It's that man again, Lockie Cashel, making a tackle. He's just been relentless in defense. His attacking has been good. He's been directing the play well, but defensively he has been probably the most sound player on the field tonight. Buckingham goes right. It's Doonan. High kick. Underneath it, look who it is. It's Rakamani. Djokovic gets the tap back. But another great tackle. Once again, look who it is. It's Cashel.
Man, Cashel. He's just been so good tonight. A lot of the Swarm players have. I don't think there's one player in the Swarm who just hasn't done their job. They've all done very well tonight.
Yeah, the Swarm should be incredibly proud of how they've played. They're a bit tired now, I think, with the efforts that they put in the first 60 minutes, but they're just doing a little bit of maintaining of the scoreboard now and just leaving it as it is, just going through the motions and finishing this match off strong. As we've got Phoenix Murphy through the line. Never mind, he's got a bit of energy left. Still some fuel in the tank. Just past the 30 now, Cashel. Will he go for a dummy hard half? No, he won't. He'll go left. Bontakai just punting it down to the wing of Thomas Usher. And Usher's going to step around one. Raikamanu making the tackle. I don't think there's any better send-off there. It's the Swarm 26 to the Melbourne Ravens 6. And what an incredible match that was.
What a game. Just a masterclass by the Swarm. It's very good to watch these games. You really just learn so much about the team and how they play. And I think that Ravens, even though they got the loss, I think that they'll learn a bit from this game.
So look at some of the statistics. Hone King with the first career double. Rakamani, Bonsakahu and Maliaki joining him on the scoreboard. And for the Ravens, it's just Thomas Usher, single try scorer in that first 2 minutes of the second half. We look at some of the completions and 5 errors to 3. 15 sets completed to 21. I think it was just a matter of who got more ball, especially the Swarm doing more with it. And that's why they kept on getting the ball back and making those right decisions to get those repeat sets and get the ball that they needed.
Yeah, just look at that possession and the completion rate from the Swarm. That's just amazing work from them. They've been so disciplined in the last few weeks. And it shows by how well they've been winning games too.
Raikamanu named man of the match. I've got no complaints there. Lucky Cashel shortly after
behind him.
We've got Thomas Usher 150 metres, Anderson 108, Buckingham 108, and Johnny Dokalic. I think that's weird for Dokalic. He usually gets over 100, doesn't he?
Yeah, it was a dark day for Ravens fans. I think that Usher was probably one of the better players for them tonight. But Dokalic, he's making it a bit of an impact in the first half, but he was nowhere to be found most of the second half. He ended it with 3 line breaks, which is still very good. But man, I would have loved to see him stay involved. Maybe they could have had a late comeback there in the second half.
Yeah, maybe they could have, but They sure didn't as Riker. Oh my god.
Oh my.
331 meters.
Someone has got to taste. They've got to test this man. He's made 18 runs, and that is that even heard of, that amount of meters in the mines?
I think that's the all-time top run meters for a Mines game from a single player. Maybe we'll have to start getting a tally going. And that's something for me to do during the week. But geez, 9 line breaks in a game, 11 tackles, 0 missed, a try to his name. He had a fantastic game, and we're just talking about someone that made 331 meters. We're not talking about the rest of them. David Ta'awa, Segarini, Horne King, Bronsa Kahu, all making over 100 meters for their team. And geez, just phenomenal stuff in the Swarm across the board.
And you also got to give credit to Bontoff as well. Look at his tackles. Just amazing work by him. 17 tackles, no missed tackles.
Only played 39 minutes.
Wow. Wow, that is impressive.
That is amazing stuff from Bontoft. And geez, just the Swarm simply outclassing them tonight. But alas, we move on for the next game. Stay tuned. It's the Firehawks taking on the Blue Tongues. And we're looking forward to that match. You've got a plane to catch, Riley. You've got to go and join your team in the sheds. It's been a pleasure having you, and congratulations on your first game calling.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
We'll see you very shortly in about half an hour for more SRL Mines action.